Every day has been worse than the last for the past year. I didn't think it would ever get better.
Wrong.
I felt the sadness of 1,000 winters until I saw her. Her eyes glistening over the Olympic torch. She reminded me of an Ivanka Trump, but Asian, and a 5 at best. That's her, Kim Yo-jong, the Princess of North Korea. Oh, what I would not give to watch a missile launch with her under the stars. I would give anything, Kim Yo-jong. I'd give it all away for me to lay in your arms. Please, Kim Jo-young, save us. Save me.
And the media wonders why people trust Trump more than them. I don't watch the Olympics, mainly because it's on NBC. It's horrible. You don't actually get to watch the sports you want to watch. And then all their coverage is overproduced segments of a story about an athlete facing adversity, and he finally made it, and there's sad music. And then what you get to watch? You get to watch 5 seconds of him boo, 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 going down the hill. Oh, look, he made it. He did it. Oh, good for him. And the other half is commercials for sitcoms that are going to fail in 5 weeks. But what I do watch is the Twitter feed. And I started noticing something was afoot when I saw articles like Kim Jong-un's sister is stealing the show at the Winter Olympics, and the Ivanka Trump of North Korea captivates people in the South at the Olympics. And well, check out these cheerleaders or something. Whoa, guys. In case you don't remember, North Korea is that country in the Asian Pacific that's run by a family crime syndicate in which every citizen is a slave. And they've recently acquired nuclear weapons that they threatened us with. So it really threw me a loop when I saw that our media, Western media, was being so friendly towards them. And I started racking my brain and I started trying to figure out reasons why that might be the case. All right, the first thing being, everything the media is doing is to be in direct opposition to Trump. Now, whether or not that's just to sell newspapers or whether it's a political agenda, that seems to be the case and the reasoning behind it. Matt, let me ask you a question here.
Sure.
Okay, let's just say 10 years ago. Would you rather hang out with Donald Trump or a guy who murdered his brother in an airport?
Trump.
How about today?
The brother that murdered a guy in the airport.
Oh, the guy who murdered his brother in the airport. Why? Because he doesn't grab people by the pussy? Is that what did it? The murdering your brother is all fucking right. Now, it's obvious the Olympics are being used as a political stage. This is not the first time that the Olympic Games have been overshadowed by political maneuvering. Go back to the last Winter Olympics, where Putin used up all his goodwill and invaded Crimea the next day. Or in 1980, when the United States boycotted the Olympics in Moscow. And then 1984, when the Soviets boycotted the Olympics in Los Angeles. Reason number 2, they may believe that the political maneuvering may jeopardize the peace process going on in Korea. In an unprecedented move, both Korean delegations were united under the banner of a single united Korean peninsula. Now, people might think that this small gesture will be the first steps toward a peace process. And critics of the president might mention that any political maneuvering towards interference with this process could derail it. Now, it's no secret that both sides want to reunify the peninsula. South Koreans want to integrate the Northerners into a more fair and democratic system, and the North Koreans want to subjugate the South Koreans and make them mineral miners. Now, South Koreans are not all on board with this plan. There is a third reason why the Western media might be backing North Korea, and that could be that they're fucking idiots. Everybody's been raving about these North Korean cheerleaders. They are 200 plus women who sit in the bleachers and cheer in a synchronous dance. And they say they're beautiful, they're amazing, they're perfectly coordinated, but they're not saying that they're there and held hostage. In all seriousness, if you leave North Korea as a foreign diplomat or on any kind of foreign mission, your personal family is held hostage and only guaranteed safety upon your return. This is why there are no defectors from North Korea, or very little. If you're a journalist, you should know this. You should not be praising these women. You should be targeting the people who are keeping them hostage. It's not cool. There's no reason to be supporting this. The problem with the media is that they backed a murderous dictator over a democratically elected official. This goes against the interests of humanity. Now, if the only reason they did this was a last resort because they needed to gain political capital against Trump, well, then they've proven themselves to be totally ineffective otherwise. Maybe I'm just being too cynical. Maybe I need to relax, watch the games, and let the spirit of teamwork and world cooperation and maybe the Olympics are gonna fix the problem. We're so fucked, guys. We're so fucked. Till next time, I'm JT.